Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Juliet, a self-healing and manifestation coach, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you 3 steps to heal your limiting beliefs. Now I should put it out there that there is no way that you can completely heal yourself. However, a sense of self-awareness can help you with the healing journey. So we're going to get into it. The first step is building a self-awareness routine. When you know what triggers you, when you know your emotional traumas, when you know what's going on within you subconsciously and all of that, you are able to heal yourself. You can't heal something that you don't know, right? So build a self-awareness routine. How does a self-awareness routine look like? Maybe at night before you sleep, ask yourself questions like, how do I feel? How did I feel today? What made me mad today? What made me happy today? What are some of the things that someone said that I didn't like today? Asking yourself questions like that to understand your emotional triggers is what helps with building a self-awareness routine and building self-awareness completely, right? Understanding your triggers. The second step to healing, self-healing, and healing your limiting beliefs is once you've built a self-awareness routine, it's time to heal, right? So the healing is a bit tricky because some methods don't work for other people and some methods work for other people, right? So you need to find a method that works for you, right? And building a self-awareness, building a sense of self-awareness will help you with this part of the practice. So basically trying different, not trialing, but trying different methods for self-healing, for self-awareness will help you here. This could be through journaling, this could be again through routines like in the morning, writing on your journal that I released this and this and this in my life based on what you found yesterday at night when you were asking yourself all of those questions. So building a self-healing routine. When you are done with building a self-healing routine, basically when you are at a point in your life where you understand how you feel, where you are in touch with your emotions, where you understand your triggers, when you're self-aware basically, and when you've healed, we move on to number 3, which is creating a new identity. Now this is also one of the trickiest parts because a lot of people miss this part. I know a lot of people go through shadow work, couple of times, go through an intense amount of healing. However, they still resort back to the cycle and the way of living that they were used to. And that's simply because you've healed, you've released, however, you've not created a new identity. So your subconscious mind goes back to what it's used to simply because you haven't built the new version of yourself. Now you've done all of the releasing, you've done all of the affirmations work, but still your subconscious mind doesn't know the new you. So this is where setting intentions and developing a new identity for self comes in. What you do here is, again, you do practices like mirror work. Look at yourself in the mirror every single day. You are worthy, you are beautiful, you are this, you are that, you are not this, you are not that, you are more than capable. You are, creating a new identity. Another thing that I really love doing is, and this is something that I always tell my clients to do, is write a story, and this is something that you can do before you start on your healing journey. Write a story about who you are and who you want to be, and what are some of the differences between this Juliet and that Juliet. So basically, this Juliet is lazy, she's always sleeping, she's mean, she's rude, she doesn't know how to set boundaries, she always ignores the red flags in relationships. And this Juliet knows how to set boundaries. She's not mean, but she knows how not to be too nice. She's not much of a people pleaser. She doesn't ignore red flags. She knows what she's worth. She is financially free. She's financially independent. This and this and this and this. And then you compare these two people. I don't like this about that Juliet, and I don't like this about this Juliet. And once you find that, that also helps with step 2, understanding what are some of the parts of yourself that you need to release. So basically, you're releasing not only your emotional traumas, your emotional triggers, but you're also releasing parts of your personality that no longer serve you or don't necessarily resonate with the person you are becoming, right? When you are done, we move to step 3, as I've been talking about. Actually, we move to step 3, which is creating that new identity. Now you know who you are, who you don't want to be, and now you know who you are and who you want to be, right? And now you start incorporating this into your daily life. This is how some people say it. This is how you escape the matrix. This is how you build inner peace. This is how you get to understanding the core of yourself. This is how you get to understanding the true version of yourself. This is how you create the life that you desire. You create the person that you want to be, So you develop practices. If you want to build more self-care, you develop practices of self-care. If this new version of you is someone who sets more boundaries, you remind yourself in every situation, relationship that you get into, that it's important to set boundaries, because this is the new you. So you start putting your higher self into practice. This is another way to connect to your higher self, understanding your triggers. Secondly, forming a relationship between who you are and who you want to be. And thirdly, building that identity of who you want to be and becoming that person, showing up as that person. Now, I should say, you cannot do this last step without the first 2 steps. It's important to build self-awareness, to heal, to release, to understand who you are. You cannot skip the first 2 steps to get to this, because the old you will keep coming back, resurfacing, and unfortunately this will build a sense of toxic positivity in your relationships within yourself, because in your mind you'd be thinking, nah, I've built a new identity. There's no way I'm still the type of person that's rude unnecessarily, so that's mean unnecessarily, so that is a bad person basically in all of your relationships, or in most of your relationships, simply because of, I don't know what I said last time, but you become this person who's in denial of who you truly are, simply because you've created a false identity of who you think you are. So basically the world sees who you truly are, but you don't, unfortunately, and the world experiences who you truly are, and you think you are giving the world an experience of who you think you are. So the world experiences who you truly are, but you think you're giving the world an experience of who you think you are. So it's important to not miss the 2 steps. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So you're not the toxically positive person. So you're not the rude person without realizing it. And you don't find yourself in a cycle of consistently losing people that you love, consistently not being able to create and manifest the life that you desire. So don't find yourself in that loop that you don't want to be in, right? You find yourself in that loop, as I've been saying, I'm going to stress this, you find yourself in that loop because you choose to ignore the first 2 steps. Now that's it for the video. I'm Juliet, self-healing and manifestation coach. If you'd like my services, I think I'll leave some details in the description box. Please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel, especially if you like this face, so maybe if you like the content, or if you like to see something more. And you can leave a comment of a type of video that you'd like to see, and I'll probably create it, most probably create it. Thank you.